We're back on this Friday with more of Today, and Coda, as Reach calls, has the day off, so Regis Philbin is in the hot seat today.
Right here. Now, have you ever emptied your junk drawer or cleaned out your closet and found items you no longer need but think they may be worth something, huh?
Yeah, well, the stars of True TV's Hardcore Pawn say you can make a lot of money by doing a little simple research around your home. Les Gold and his 2 kids run one of the largest pawn shops in the country in Detroit, Michigan.
Yes, sir. And today, Les and his daughter Ashley are going to tell us how much some of our stuff is worth.
Yeah,
okay?
because we have some audience members and we have yours.
Yeah.
Welcome back, you guys.
Thanks for having us again.
And you've been in this business, 40 years now, Les?
At least 40 years.
So you have the art of negotiation down, right?
Well, I've got it under control. There's no doubt about it. When you come to the store, you see it every day.
But you want to be fair to everybody, I'm sure. It's because you want to stay in business.
There's no doubt about that.
Okay, so what's the worst thing somebody's ever brought into you that you said, oh, I'm so sorry, but that's...
Well, people have a lot of emotion, and they bring, it's been handed down, so they bring it in, and I have to be the bearer of bad news to tell them it doesn't have any value.
And it hurts their feelings.
And it's ugly, too.
It does hurt their feelings.
Makes them angry.
Makes them angry, and you see it on Wednesday nights on True TV.
Do you ever tell them it's just ugly?
No, I bite my tongue every once in a while because
we're a little nicer than that.
Okay. I know you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, Ashley. All right, let's look at some of the things you brought from Detroit.
So the first part of negotiating is know your product. Here's a Picasso painting that you would think is Picasso. The documentation said Picasso. It's actually a fake.
How do you know?
Well, the first thing you do is you realize that they don't use masking tape on the back of Picasso paintings. Oh. That's number one.
All right.
Number two is once we
he
did
might have when he was poor.
Well, it wasn't him. Once we did some investigating on the internet, which is a valuable tool, you see that this is in a museum. It's not the actual piece.
So how much would you give somebody for that?
$20. Only because it's
I'll take it.
Fine, I knew you would.
But somebody's very disappointed because they think they have a Picasso.
But here, on the other hand, is a Ty Cobb, Harry Heilman certified baseball. It was sent to a grading company, came back as actually authentic. This baseball, if you just saw it in your drawer and realized what it was, is worth $15,000.
Wow. So these companies can analyze that and make sure that it came
that it's actually, the way of the pen strokes, and that it actually is signed by Ty Cobb, Harry Heilman.
Okay, and what about this watch? People often pass down their timepieces.
They do, and one of the things is, again, do your homework. Here's a beautiful pocket watch that when you go on the outside and you look at it, it's actually a beautiful piece. It actually isn't as beautiful as you think. You can go to any department store and buy it currently. Yeah. This right now is worth about $100. This one is an original 1861 James Nardine handmade pocket watch. One of the cousins of the current Ulysses Nardine, a very famous watch company now. This is worth $14,000.
Whoa! So actually,
worth $14,000 to the people who brought it.
No, it's worth $14,000 because it's on our website, Pawn Detroit. You can buy it there.
Oh,
just in case you're interested.
Get it for Baby Joy.
But what did you give the people who brought this?
$8,500.
$8,500.
You got to make a profit.
But there's some negotiating in there, too, so we'll make a deal.
Okay, all right, I love it.
There's a lot of key factors you have to know. And one of the key things is leave your emotion at the door. So this brooch was left to me by my grandmother. And it's really exquisite. It's a cameo. Mounted in 14-karat gold. And the one thing you have to remember, if I wanted to go and sell it, you have to leave your emotion at the door. If you're attached to it, you're never going to want to sell it.
Yeah. Let's talk to some of our audience members now, please. Let's see, what did you bring in, sweetie?
I brought in a Joan Crawford handkerchief that we found in my late mother's storage unit just this past weekend, and we're not
But how do we know it's Joan Crawford's hat?
I'm hoping the experts can tell me.
Okay.
I actually took a look at this before the show. This is, in fact, Joan Crawford's handkerchief.
Excellent.
She's from Broadway. She was a flapper. This is going to be north of $500.
Wow, that's
so
great.
Congratulations.
I'm glad we opened the envelope.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have another lady. What have you got? Thank you.
I have an 1881 silver dollar that's also been formed into a chain, I guess.
The good thing about this, it's from 1881 coin, silver. It's mounted. It's bezel. There's a bezel around it. It is circulated. There's not much wear and tear at all. It's in great condition. It's a good thing it was mounted because there was no wear and tear on it. And this one's north of $100.
Okay, great.
So
better than $1. Yes.
Hold on to it.
Thank you.
Terrific. And do we have one more? All righty. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
This is my engagement ring. It was my husband's great-grandmother's is the setting, and the stone inside was his grandmother's earring that he left.
And do you want to?
Look at, let's go at it.
I'm just interested in learning more about it.
Oh, okay, that's different than saying, how much can I get for it?
Right. We'll end up, you got $100. This actually is a really well-made ring. It was actually carved in the late 1800s. It's hand-carved. And if you look at the portions of the side, it was all hand done because you'll see no two pieces are alike. The diamond replica is from the era of the early 1900s, and it's a really valuable ring. It's made of 18-karat gold, and it's a very nice piece.
That's
beautiful.
terrific.
And so what's it worth, do you think?
This is worth over $5,000.
Wow. Keep the husband, too.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful
Good for you.
piece.
Thank you. And Reg, didn't you bring something?
I got a couple of things. You know, when I came back to New York in '83, I met a guy walking down the street, and he said, I want to sell this to you, and $500.
Oh, this is
Exquisite.
Exquisite.
Really?
You know, but I would give it to Kathy.
In other words, it's junk.
You know,
I gave the guy $100.
I don't tell people things are junk, but it's great fashion
I beat him
jewelry.
down to $100.
You beat him
It's
down to
great
100.
fashion jewelry.
You need to come to Detroit and get a lesson in negotiating because some of the stones that were glued in have fallen out.
Reg, you bought it from a guy on the
for the
street?
day.
Yes, all right.
He's a shrewd
I
businessman.
want to show you one more thing.
Okay.
Listen. I want to show you this. Now, how much is this worth?
Oh, my
Regis
God.
and
Look who's in
Lou
it.
Holtz.
Oh, my God.
This is
Look at that young guy on the left.
Look at how
Notre
good you
Dame
look.
football championship we won together.
What year, baby?
Me and Lou. Well, it was in the 90s. I think it was 93,
Well,
94.
you know, to be an antique, it's got to be over 25 years old,
There you
which
go.
will say it's late 80s.
It's an antique.
It's an antique.
I thought it had to be 50 years old.
25.
Oh, really? That should be a
25
an age
years old to
I'm
be
2
antique.
times
And you know
plus
what? With
This
the
is
people
25.
in that picture, it's got to be worth
Millions.
at least $1 million.
$1 million.
$2 million.
$1 million.
Still not going to sell it.
Because you're emotionally involved with it.
Detach your emotion.
Right. Forget about it.
Oh, thanks very much, you guys. You can
Thanks.
catch Hardcore Pawn Wednesday nights on True TV.